What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing a pretty sensitive subject, I feel like, with a lot of people, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments telling me that I'm wrong and that Eli is the greatest of all time. But let me just say here, like I just said, the topic we're going to be discussing today, while I hot lap Anaheim 2 in Supercross 3, is Eli Tomac now the greatest rider of all time? And I'm just going to come out and say no. No. I know a lot of people might disagree with that. Is Eli the greatest? No. Is he top 3? Maybe. I don't know where I put him all-time list. I think a lot of factors play into him not being the greatest of all time. I think Eli had potential to be the greatest of all time, and if Eli was the greatest of all time, he would have had to win the 2017 title Supercross-wise, 2018 title Supercross-wise, 2019 title Supercross-wise, and maybe Cooper, and you know what, maybe he just continues his run. But Eli is not the greatest of all time, in my opinion, because of those early years. That 2017 is different because he was racing the Mr. Consistent Ryan Dungey, but still, Eli was going to win that title had he not died in. Well, he didn't die at MetLife that year, but he pretty much blew it at New Jersey that year. Remember when he tipped over and he had the red plate, he tipped over and just died inside and just rode his way to a not good finish. I think he got like 8th that night. And then he tried all he could at Vegas, but Dungey was just too good. And then 2018 really... I mean, 2018 was bad too. Remember that Anaheim 1 race where he had the issues with his pants. He fell down, had the issues with his pants, and didn't race Houston. Came out, won the first Triple Crown race ever. Won Glendale, and then Oakland was horrible. San Diego, he pulled off the track again. Didn't finish that race. So yeah, a lot of factors contribute to Eli not being the greatest of all time. Outdoors wise, he is absolutely. I won't argue that. Outdoors wise, Eli is second all time for me because obviously Carmichael. And then Supercross wise, he is like 4th for me. Actually, not even 4th. He's like 5th. It's crazy. So it's crazy to think that by the end of Eli Tomac's career, which I don't know if this is breaking news anymore, but it sounds like Eli will only go Supercross 2023 and then retire. I don't think he's going to go outdoors next year. I believe we have watched his final outdoor race, which he went out on top on outdoors, which that would have been very embarrassing. That would have killed his, well, that not really killed his chances as greatest of all time, but because he still had 3 titles, so I don't think it mattered. But 2022 solidified, at least outdoors wise, that he is at least second. Maybe he's even first. I don't even know. I know Carmichael had tons of titles, and Eli, he didn't win all the 450 titles he entered, obviously, but we have to take into consideration, as far as all-time wise, we have to take into consideration Supercross, the struggles he had in Supercross. 18 was horrible, but maybe he would have won 18 had he not had all those issues. And 19, he just straight up got beat. He just straight up got beat by Cooper Webb and everybody. So 19 was not very good either, even though he won some races. yeah, that has to be taken into consideration. I think once, oh damn, once Eli got the Supercross title, I think it was like it was kind of solidified that he was going to be a good one. Like he's going to be really good. Um, but then once he went to Yamaha and got these two titles, I feel like, for me, I feel like guys have to do both titles in the same year. So somebody has to win Supercross and Outdoors in the same year to be considered great. And Eli did that in 2022. And I don't think a lot of people expected Eli to do that. I was one of the people who didn't expect Supercross. Maybe Outdoors. I actually picked him for Outdoors, if I remember correctly. Like I said, that was months ago. I think I picked him for Outdoors. But still, I just don't understand why people think he is the best thing ever, better than Ricky Carmichael and all of them. He is he's good. And honestly, when I was a little kid watching him race, like, I've pretty much watched this guy forever. Tomac, at least. I came into the sport his rookie year, pretty much, and watched him pretty much his whole career. And I have to admit, walking down to the podium area to watch him celebrate that championship in Paula, that was a little emotional, knowing, hey, this is the last time we're watching Eli Tomac in Outdoors. Yeah, that was emotional, really was. But I honestly think that his struggles in 18 and 19 Supercross is why he is not the greatest of all time. Y'all could come at me in the comment section saying, well, 21 wasn't that great. He didn't win anything. 21 was that great, but that was also his last year on the Kawasaki, so you gotta take that into consideration. But yeah, 20 and 22 solidified it, even though I feel like Eli, had he not won a title to this point, if he just didn't win a Supercross title to this point, he is not even close. And the fact that after 2023, he could be second, he's going to be fourth all-time in wins, possibly third all-time in wins. Hell, he might even get 50 career wins. I don't think anyone would have expected Eli to get 50 career wins. He is on his way to do it. And honestly, I think he will do it. That is just crazy to me. But I think everyone forgets, and I listened to a clip from Pulp MX 500, that show with McGrath and Carmichael, and then Daniel Blair was in there. Daniel Blair made the mention that I know that show was a long time ago, but it's a valid conversation for this topic right here. Daniel Blair said, yeah, we forget, yeah, in those runs where he couldn't close out championships, which is costing him an all-time, in my opinion, in that list, or in those seasons, he was just racking them up. He got, I believe, 9 wins in 2017. Was it 8 in 18? And then 6 in 19. So he got, just say 8 and 6 he did. Or 9, 8 and 6. Well, that's 17. That is in the 20s in wins. So yeah, by 2020 he already had, what, 20 something wins? That is just wild. And then 2021, well, 2020, let's see, he got, was it 7 wins in 2020? Like I said, my numbers are wrong, please correct me. But you put a 9-win season, an 8-win season, and a a 9-win season, an 8-win season, and a 6-win season. Dude, that... And then say he got 6... I believe he got 6. Let me see. Anaheim 2, Oakland, Tampa. What else did he win? Daytona, 11, 13. Oh, damn. So what was that? I'm trying to count. So that puts him at 3, 4. He only got 5 wins in 2020 and still won the championship. So yeah. A 9-win season, an 8-win season, a 6-win season, and a 5-win season. That already puts him in the 30s. I believe that puts him at 33 already, and then he got, I believe he got 34. He either got 30, he either had 34 or 35 by the time he got that win at Houston 2 in 2021. So yeah, that already puts him at 35, and then he just racked him up this past season, 2022, and that's why he's got 44 career wins. Math with the king, I guess. I don't know. Math with Mega Boom. How about that? So yeah, his wins. So if he, it's crazy because when he gets his first win of 2023, which anyone thinking he's not gonna win in 2023, get off the drugs, because he's definitely gonna win. But his first win of 2023, that's gonna send him over Chad Reed, and like he's already gonna be better than Chad Reed, because Chad had 2 Supercross titles, yes, but he only had 44 wins. So the fact that Eli is going to be better than Chad Reed is just crazy to me. And the fact that he could be better than Stewart. If he passes Stewart and wins, that'll be second all time for me. That will be second all time, because Stewart only had 1 outdoor, Eli has 4. And Stewart only had 2 Supercross, but still, he has 50 career wins. So the fact that Eli Tomac could be better than James Stewart is ridiculous to me. That is just crazy. I mean, the moment you pass somebody in one category, like he's about to pass Chad Reed, Eli is about to pass Chad Reed and win, that already makes him better than Chad Reed, in my opinion. And if he gets 51 or more wins in his Supercross career, he's already better than James Stewart, and that will send him to second all time. He's already better than, well, he's not better than Villapoto. My point is, if you have at least 2 Supercross titles but more wins than the guy, like he's going to with Reed, because Reed and him already have 2 Supercross titles, but they're tied in wins right now. So that already sends you over the line as far as your all-time list for me. Now everyone would be saying, what about Ryan Villapoto? What about Ryan Villapoto? Ryan has 4 titles. So yeah. And what about Ricky? Because he's probably going to pass, if he's going to pass James, he's going to pass Ricky. Ricky has 5 titles. So Tomac will never be better than Villapoto, but that's at least going to put him 3rd all time for me, honestly. And Jeremy McGrath, like, I don't even know, like, once again, I didn't grow up in the Carmichael era or McGrath era, but as far as I know from McGrath, he wasn't as great as everyone talks about, in my opinion, okay? In my opinion. So, in my opinion, Eli's 4th all time right now, Supercross-wise. He's going to pass for 3rd all time. Well, see, this is just hard. Eli had the potential to become something great and kind of wasted it, but has brought it back, and now he's pretty much 3rd all time. for me on greatest of all time. So yeah, outdoors wise, he's second. He's easily second. That guy was a beast outdoors, but Supercross wise, he is, I want to say, fourth for me. Like I said, I think Villapoto would be one for me. As far as speed wise, Villapoto would be number one for me. Then you would go, right now it would be Stewart, but Tomac's gonna pass Stewart. And then it would be Carmichael. The only reason I'm not putting Carmichael number one is because he wasn't very naturally talented. Like, no diss on the guy. He was very good. He was very good. But he just didn't have the speed that Stewart and Eli have. And honestly, I know a lot of people think, oh, Stewart will blow Eli Tomac's doors off in a one-on-one race. I don't know. Maybe Stewart still wins, but it's pretty damn close at the end. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now and leave it up to you guys. Where do you put Eli Tomac on the all-time list for Supercross wise, or you can even do outdoors wise? I think outdoors wise, it's not even close. Eli might even be first all-time in outdoors if you really think about it. Now that what I'm saying about Carmichael, but where do you guys put Eli Tomac all-time wise? Do you think he'll get to 50 wins in Supercross for 2023? If he were to do that, he would at least have to get 7. I think he'd have to have 7 wins. And anyone bringing up, well, what about Cooper Webb? He's got 2 titles. Cooper Webb is not even in the realm of Eli Tomac. Like I said, if Eli Tomac has a normal year, because 2019 was not normal, 2021 was not normal for Eli. Eli Tomac has a normal year in 19 and 21, he probably wins those titles. So, yeah, don't even bring up Cooper Webb. He's not even in the realm of Eli Tomac for wins and will never be. Cooper Webb's going to struggle in 2023, but we'll talk about that in our preview show that we'll do here in December. So, yeah, where do you guys put Eli Tomac all the time? I'm actually curious. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for taking your time to click on this video and watch all the way through, even though it was boring as hell. Yeah, let's go argue about this in the comments below. I will try to respond to your comments. If I have a rebuttal, I will. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you later.